In this video, I'm going to show you how to buy UFO tokens. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about purchasing UFO tokens by taking you on a step-by-step journey and how to keep them secure. At the end of this video, you will have answers to questions such as: how can I protect UFO tokens once I purchase them? How can I sell them? Can I mine UFO tokens instead of buying them? Can I buy them with Skrill, PayPal, Bitcoin, or Ethereum? Which is the best payment method to use? And stick to the end, as later in this video, I'm going to show you how to save money when buying these UFO tokens. So let's get started. How to buy a UFO token. It's really simple to purchase Uniform Physical Object or UFO tokens these days. You can use cash, debit card, or even PayPal if that's what you prefer. However, to accomplish a successful purchase, you must follow a few procedures. That is why I've created this simple guide for you. You need to follow the one that's right for you. Option number 1, register on a Fiat-to-Crypto exchange and buy UFO tokens using a credit card or debit card. I'm sure you've heard a lot of misconceptions about using your credit card to purchase UFO gaming tokens, but buying UFO tokens with a credit card is actually quite simple. Let me show you how. Your first move will be to acquire Bitcoin or Ethereum using your credit or debit card. You'll then send your Bitcoin or Ethereum to an exchange platform that supports UFO gaming tokens, after which you'll trade your Bitcoin or Ethereum for UFO tokens. How'd you get started on that? I hear you ask. First, create an account on Coinbase. I have added a link in the description on the best way to sign up for Coinbase. To buy Ethereum from Coinbase, you need to create a Coinbase account first. This will be the same account you will use to trade your Ethereum for the UFO tokens much later. Once you're on the site, click the sign up button and fill out the form. Enter your name just as you have it on your photo ID, then your email address, create a password, and then add your location after that. In my opinion, Coinbase is the most trustworthy exchange to convert regular currency into cryptocurrency, and I personally use it. But this means that they have a strict financial rule, and you must follow these rules by verifying your identity for you to become an active user on the platform. While this does take some time, it makes it worthwhile because of its reputation as one of, if not the most trusted exchanges around. Coinbase has implemented a two-factor authentication and identity verification processes to maintain this reputation for excellence among crypto enthusiasts everywhere. So stick through the process of verification till you have completed it, knowing that in the end, you'll never need to have any worries about your cryptocurrency remaining secure. Hack-free zone! It's a hacker-free zone! Not the hacker from New Zealand. The next thing you need to do is verify the account you have created with Coinbase. At this stage, you're required to provide your phone number, upload an image of your photo ID, and authenticate your card, credit or debit, or bank account. It's only then you'll be able to buy cryptocurrency using that account. Here's another top tip for account management to keep in mind. If you use a credit or debit card to buy on Coinbase, your costs will be higher, but your transactions will be quicker. On the other hand, bank transfers are less expensive, but they do take much longer. Now, once your payment details have been verified, you can then click the buy/sell button you will find on the top menu of your account profile. Then proceed to the exchange column and select Ethereum. In the boxes on the bottom of the screen, type how much money you want to spend or how many coins you want to buy. After that, click the buy button. You must now confirm your purchase. To do so, press the confirm buy button. Congratulations! You've now acquired some Ethereum using your debit or credit card. And don't close Coinbase just yet. We are coming back to it. The next step is to search for a platform that will exchange your Ethereum for UFO tokens. You can do this by opening an account in an exchange that accepts UFO tokens. I personally recommend Binance for the easy offers in all transactions and guaranteed security too. Again, there is a link in the description to Binance to make sure you go to the right place. Download the Binance app, click on the login/register feature and select register. Enter the email address and password you'll use for the account, as well as any referral ID if you have any. Select the section on I understand Binance's terms of use. Now, tap the next pointer. You must also note that your password must include 8 characters at the very least and 1 uppercase letter. and one number. Drag the slider to complete the security verification puzzle. Next, you'll receive a verification email in your inbox. Please check your email and enter the verification code within 10 minutes. So you gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. If you don't see the email, click send code to get another one. Sometimes they do get lost. It's strongly advised that you enable two-factor authentication for your own safety. Before you start trading, make sure you fill out an identity verification form and implement two-factor authentication. I know it's a bore, but you got to be secure. If you follow through with these steps, congratulations! You are now registered on an exchange platform. Next, transfer Ethereum from Coinbase to Binance. You should be able to locate your Ethereum wallet address after creating an account at any exchange of your choosing. Depending on the website, the procedure for finding the address may differ, but it's usually straightforward. But in the end, check to see if you received your deposit or receiver address. For the following step, you must either copy or write down the Ethereum wallet address that you have now generated. That address will be unique to you, and there will be no other address with that, so please keep it safe. Now you can transfer Ethereum to your new wallet. Once you've generated the appropriate address, transfer your Ethereum from Coinbase or any other account or wallet where it's stored to the same receiver or deposit Ethereum address that you have just generated. And please be careful, one wrong digit or letter could mean you are transferring your Ethereum to a stranger's account, and the likelihood that you'll get it back is, never. Done? Fantastic! Next, exchange Ethereum for UFO tokens. When you open up the new exchange account that you have created and see that the Ethereum is there, you know that it's time for a trade. Sometimes you'll have to wait a few minutes before Ethereum appears in your new account, but it's no more than that. We can all wait a few minutes, right? We've all got patience. So don't freak out. The actual trading procedure is determined by the exchange, but it's mostly similar across all the exchange platforms that we have. So to begin, you should look for the UFO/Ethereum ETH trading pair and make an order to buy UFO with your ETH funds. The order can be carried out right away, provided that the exchange has enough sell orders to fulfill your buy request. If not, you'll have to be patient for a little bit. Have a little patience. But once that is done, congratulations are in order. You are now the proud owner of UFO gaming tokens. Yay! It feels good, right? Your next concern should be on how to secure your UFO hardware wallet, because there are hackers everywhere. Cryptocurrency exchanges are under the microscope of hackers these days, so it's preferable to store your cryptocurrency in a wallet. Buying a Ledger Nano is a fantastic idea. You can buy them on Amazon. I've also put a link in the description. There are several advantages that you will discover when using this device. It offers the greatest security, supports many currencies, has a built-in display, makes use of several apps, and includes backup and restoration tools. Got it? Let's carry on. At the beginning of this video, I promised to answer some questions that you may have about UFO token purchases. Yeah, I did remember. Some people have asked if they could buy UFO with PayPal, for example. Unfortunately, you cannot directly buy UFO tokens with PayPal at this time. Might change in the future. But if you wish to use PayPal, make sure that when converting from PayPal into your local currency, it's converted into Bitcoin first, and then exchange those Bitcoins for UFO tokens by using a service like Binance. The same thing goes for Skrill. You may not be able to use Skrill to purchase UFO tokens directly just yet. However, Bitpanda enables Europeans to purchase Bitcoin or Ethereum using Skrill. Lucky Europeans. On Binance, as you know, Ethereum or Bitcoin may be converted into UFO tokens. You're probably wondering at this point, what is the best payment method for buying UFO tokens? Well, the fastest way to get your hands on some UFO tokens is by using a credit card, but you'll have higher fees. So the cheapest option is a bank account. You may acquire Bitcoin or Ethereum with a bank account and exchange the BTC or ETH for UFO tokens. This process is gonna take some time and some weeks in some cases. But if you don't mind that, why not? You got time, right? In the future, you may also like to sell the UFO tokens that you've purchased, and that's no problemo. I recommend Binance and Changelly as great exchanges to get your UFO tokens into another cryptocurrency. It's straightforward and very, very safe. On the other hand, if you want to trade a regular currency, just trade the coin for Bitcoin or Ethereum at Binance before exchanging it online with any other trader who will gladly take Bitcoin or Ethereum in return for dollars, euros, or whatever else suits them best. Now a quick pop quiz for you. Who's ready? Come on, class. Which of these payment methods for buying UFO tokens works the best? Skrill, PayPal, Bitcoin, or Ethereum? Comment and let me know. I'll reply to every single one of you. I hope this video has been helpful so far and you're now able to walk through the process of buying a UFO token without any hassle. Oh. There are so many crypto options to consider these days, but how do you know which coin to go for and how to buy? And to be honest, you can't simply rely on random search engine results, especially in the light of these tireless hackers looking out to rip you off, and I don't want that to happen for you, and that's where I come in. Hi! My reviews are going to help you figure out what crypto coins you need to focus on and the simple steps involved in buying them as well. I also have a next step for you. Watch the latest video on how to buy NFT, non-fungible tokens, if you didn't know. Go ahead, click it and watch. Have some fun. And if you learned anything new today, make sure to subscribe to my channel, share it with your crypto-loving friends, give it a thumbs up, do whatever you want. Just want to say thank you so much and have a blessed day. Get those UFOs. Woo!